It's no surprise COVID-19 not only made people sick, it's also been terrible for our mental health. By late July, 44% of adults in California were experiencing levels of anxiety and gloom typically associated with generalized anxiety disorder or major depression. That is according to a weekly survey conducted by the Census Bureau. The number drops slightly to 41% of respondents when you look at the whole country, compared to April of 2019, by the way. Only 11% of people felt as bad. So it's a 30% increase. Youngest adults aged 18 to 29 feel it the worst. Of course, we're all dealing with relative isolation, high unemployment, and a general uncertainty about the future. There's also a geographic difference. People living in the states hardest hit by the virus reported the most anxiety and depression. And according to the Times, LA Times, some researchers attribute social media to the increased feelings of inferiority and alienation among young people. So you are not alone. And honestly, I think it's irresponsible to do these stories without saying even like a few simple things that you can do better. You know that our one of the KTLA morning and afternoon hosts, Lou Parker, has posts about this stuff all the time about health and wellness, and she has a blog, Be Kind & Co. And I was looking at some of her posts the other day, and I saw something that I thought was really, really neat, and something that reminded me of things that when I was a kid, my mom had us do, and I started doing it, and it really does make you feel better. What you do is you have basically you can open up a Google Doc. You can write in a book, like a notebook, or you can just write it down on a piece of loose leaf paper at your house. You basically just say, like, for 15 minutes, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to write things that I'm grateful for. And you maintain this gratitude journal. And it's like, I know it might sound a little bit like, okay, but I promise you, if you do it, you'll feel a little bit better. And it's something that I have been trying to practice in moments of confusion and sort of just feeling like displaced or despondent and just over it, because I know we all are. And yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you for sharing that. The way I like to do that, my version of my gratitude journal is to yell as hard as possible when I'm squatting 250 or whatnot. So
I'm so glad you brought that up, Robert. I think working out, we all know about the endorphins, etc. That helps. But Andy, I'm so glad you brought up the gratitude journal, because I was trying to clean out. We have a couple of little neighborhood libraries in the neighborhood. And I was trying to clean out, see if any books, I'm not reading any of them, but any I'm willing to give up. And I found my gratitude journal, so I've started using it again. I'm so glad you brought that up. This one's by, no sponsored, but would love to be. This is by Erin Condren. It's really simple. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy, it says. And of course, other than the platitudes, there are little prompts that I think are fun, because sometimes you can I used to journal, and I think that helps. I totally agree with you. I think it helps. But in case you get writer's block of sorts, there are things like new things I tried today, how I supported others today, cute things I saw today. And it's all ways to make you feel gratitude. So
Yes,
I think that's
and
a great idea. It works.
You know what? What cynical a-holes me and Sam are.
Awful. We're terrible people.
We think love is dead, but
yeah.
But this actually, it does make you feel better, at least for a little while. And I think that there's nothing wrong with, because if you're gonna just beat yourself up about how crazy the world is all the time, the least you can do, if you're gonna just be thinking about yourself and how you fit into all of it, is try to just be positive. So I think it's a great act. I didn't know that you did that, but that's awesome.
Yes, there is. I took a class in college, the philosophy of helping at Chapman University, and it was a high-level course, and it was all about the psychology and philosophy of becoming a helper. And it was intended for people who were going into counseling, therapy, etc. But I was very interested. I've always been interested in like how our brains work and relationships. And the professor who studied the world trying to find happiness and wrote papers and literature on happiness had us write something, and it was a prompt, much like this little book I have, every single day of the class. And then by the end of the class, I've shared this on the show before, by the end of the class, we rated ourselves and our happiness level. And by the end of the semester, we were, I think it was something as like 60% more content, at least in the hours we were in her class, than when we started that semester. And it all just was back to being aware of your blessings, counting your blessings. So I'm totally right there with you, Andy. And it's sad, but we talked about this personally between us. During the pandemic, it feels like every emotion, every act, every conversation is magnified. And when you have nothing else to do, we all kind of start to become a little narcissistic, and everything is so much more dramatic because we have nothing else going on. There's nothing we're planning for. There's nothing to look forward to from a lot of us. So every little
day-to-day experiences of existence and the amount of things that you get to see every day, or that can influence your mood, whether that's going to the gym or going to work or going out to eat or something, marking these holidays and events and things like that. All of those seem so I don't know, just like foreign now, because everything is just like, oh, is that one thing that I care about gonna happen in 2 weeks or whatever? And if it doesn't, you're just like, well, what now? And so, I think you're right. Getting out of your own head and trying to have some varieties is very important. But